Hello, welcome back. Hope you guys doing all good. Today we're going to interact with Sir Spooks. The video is called 13 Scary Videos You Can't Unsee. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 13 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin.
Number 13.
This first video we'll be taking a look at today comes to us from TikTok user Hunter Mathis, otherwise known by his username Duke of Alabama. Hunter says the house he lives in is 160 years old,
160 years old.
Right across from a forensic center where autopsies are performed. On this particular night, Hunter explains he was downstairs cleaning up the kitchen after cooking dinner. As he made his way upstairs to head to bed, he cut the corners to the hallway and immediately saw something that chilled his blood.
You will definitely saw somebody in this house. In that house, sorry. Hello? Wanna come in? Wanna drink some coffee or tea?
What in the actual hell?
And it's gone.
There's literally...
As you can see, some sort of creepy shadow, shaped like a person wearing a hat, appears right behind Hunter's front door. But when he opens the door and checks, nobody is there. Hunter added, quote, "There was no one across the street or near my home for a shadow to be cast. Our front door is deep, so even at the corner angles, it's impossible to cast a shadow like that. You have to face it directly." End quote. What's especially eerie here is that the shadow figure looks defined enough to resemble an actual person, yet it doesn't behave like one. If it was simply a neighbor or someone passing by, you'd expect Hunter to see them.
Just imagine you start waving. Hello!
Some have suggested it could be a trick of light, maybe from a reflection, but the shape is so distinct that it leaves you wondering if this was something else entirely. So what do you guys think?
Now I will
there really
cover
a shadowy
all
figure
windows
lurking
or
outside
something.
Hunter's home that night? And if so, what could it have wanted? We may
With
never
blinds.
find out.
Number 12.
Over on TikTok, a woman named Ashley Lynn posted a video where she explains why she's beginning to believe her bedroom might be haunted. Ashley says she has a camera installed in the bedroom for security purposes and was simply filming a TikTok downstairs one day when she suddenly heard a noise. At first, she assumed it was just her pet Coco, but when she heard the same sound again a moment later, her suspicion grew.
Let me guess, something under the bed. Ooh, the cabinet. Ooh, what the Ooh! Imagine seeing something in the mirror there. A black shadow or something. At the right way, the door wasn't shut all the range. Stomach just fine on the cam, okay?
The security camera footage shows
That's
the
pretty
bedroom
strange.
closet closing all on its own, startling Coco in the process. Then, only moments later, it opens and closes by itself once again. Ashley admits she has absolutely no idea what could have caused this. She makes it clear in her video that she was so unsettled by the experience that she immediately considered moving out. The clip was originally posted back in April, so hopefully by now she has relocated and no longer has to deal with whatever this was. What's especially eerie here is the timing. If this was simply air pressure or a draft, you'd expect the door to move once, not repeatedly. On the other hand, Skeptics might argue that a hidden string or even a loose latch could have produced the same effect. Still, the fact that Coco reacts with such visible alarm
I thought that
adds
cabinet
the
going to
unsettling
open,
feel
you
of
shoot
the
2
video.
hands and you got the cat. Imagine that. Oh shit.
Over on the Paranormal Encounters subreddit, a user known as SmallP4530 posted a video which depicts security camera footage recorded on the USS Ronald Reagan. Small P says he served in the Navy and was deployed for 6 months out at sea every year, 6 years on and 6 years off. He explains that he saw some incredibly questionable stuff over the years, but this is the one thing he actually managed to capture on video.
So that's... Oh... What the...
The video
Fuck,
starts
this
off with
cat's
a
for
few
the
seconds of
friendly ghost.
nothing unusual.
I want to say
but
hi
then
to
suddenly,
you.
some
Look
sort
at
of
that.
strange creature can be seen bouncing across the screen before vanishing into thin air. Plenty of people in the comment section are just as baffled as the uploader. One person even said that the figure reminded them of No Face from Spirited Away, which isn't too far-fetched, given its strange proportions and eerie movement. Others suggested it might simply be a child running in front of the camera,
No,
but the way the
I
figure seems to blink out of
think
existence
so.
complicates that explanation. It's worth
That's my
pointing out
opinion.
too that this setting adds to the creep factor. Being on a Navy vessel in the middle of the ocean means there are far fewer explanations compared to footage filmed in a suburban neighborhood. If this was just a child, how did they appear there in the first place? And if not, what exactly was Small P's camera picking up that night? Whatever the case may be, it's definitely unsettling footage, and let's just hope that this strange entity, human or otherwise, never comes back aboard the ship again.
Number 10.
Reddit user LomeDrix1 posted a video to the
Rain
Ghost
camera caught
subreddit a
shadow
little over a
crossing
month
the
ago
hallway.
that proves even broad daylight doesn't guarantee safety in your own home. The uploader explains that the footage comes from his mom's Ring camera. At first, it looks like an ordinary clip. She's putting a leash on the family dog before heading out for a walk. Nothing unusual, until you pay attention to the hallway.
Okay, look at the hallway. They shut there. On the tiles.
If you watch closely, you can see a shadow-like figure move across the hallway in the background. What makes this so unsettling is that his mother doesn't notice it at all, even though the shape passes right behind her. On one hand, shadows in Ring footage can sometimes be explained by lighting tricks or passing cars casting reflections through windows. But here, the hallway doesn't seem to have any visible light sources that would produce such a crisp walking motion. The stride of the shadow also looks intentional, like a figure moving with purpose. It's easy to imagine how chilling it must have been for her to rewatch the footage and realize something uninvited might have been there for the entire time. Whether it was a paranormal intruder or just a very convincing camera artifact, it's the kind of moment that makes you second guess how safe normal daylight hours really are.
Number 9.
Back in June of 2025, a man named Macho Brandon Sanchez posted a video on his TikTok that is sure to make you absolutely terrified of funeral homes if you aren't already. In the first video, Macho explains that they've been hearing strange noises around the funeral home, even though it's completely empty. As he films, he
One of
repeats
those
that there's
coffins can
nothing
open,
there.
or
But at the
rattle or
14-second
something,
mark,
handles.
something happens that seems to contradict his words.
Miren como
Has been hearing
tenemos
noises
rato
around
escuchando
here
ruidos
for
aquí
a
en esta
while.
zona. Si vemos, pues está
And
solo.
you can see the space is
creemos
about
que
weekend, something there.
Pues hay algo aquí porque pues se empiezan a mover así como
Things
que
start
medio
moving.
raro. Miren, 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 miren.
What?
Miren cómo se mueve, miren, 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 miren.
Oh, damn.
Miren cómo se mueve. No hay nada. No hay nada, no hay nada, no hay nada.
Jesus.
Está mi compañero, pero...
Oh, jeez, I thought there was a person. There was a ghost there. That guy there.
Solos, solos.
Oh, damn.
The coffin
Yes.
suddenly opens by itself, despite the fact there's nobody inside. It's a disturbing sight, and Machu's commentary makes it clear he's genuinely unnerved. Was this the spirit of a deceased person trying to break free, or could it have been something mundane like air pressure or faulty hinges? The timing, paired with his frantic narration, makes it far more chilling. Not long after, Machu uploaded a second video showing him inside the same funeral home.
Ah, that place looks
This time,
creepy.
his tone is even more frantic. He talks about hearing more noises, mentions something that looks burned, and repeats that he's completely alone before
Looks
shouting in
burned.
shock as chaos erupts.
Ahora sí. ¿Cuál pinche que se ve? Que nada. Estoy solo. Estoy solo a la chingada. Estoy solo.
No, you're not alone.
A la chingada. A la chingada.
Oh,
A la ve. No mames, no mames.
Run.
No mames. A la chingada.
why are you staying there? You're mad.
Furniture and other items start toppling over by themselves. Macho swears and yells as it all unfolds, unsure of what to do other than film. Some skeptics online suggest drafts, strings, or even staging, but the intensity of his reaction feels raw. And if this is all real, then what kind of energy is powerful enough to fling furniture around inside a funeral home?
I will quit my job there.
For this next entry, we're going to be looking at a handful of videos in a sort of compilation. The first clip we'll check out was filmed on a home security camera in the middle of the night. Pay close attention to the cat. As soon as the cat enters the frame, a
What?
strange shadow figure can be seen right behind it, almost like it's following the animal closely. The second video, posted by a woman on TikTok named Tammy G, shows another piece of security camera footage. Take a look at the corner of the screen right when the video begins.
What?
If you look carefully, you can make out what seems to be a faint, ghostly figure wandering inside her home. The next clip is even creepier. Tammy had set up a camera in her bedroom
Now
while
watch
she
under the
slept,
bed.
likely because of all the odd activities she'd already been experiencing. And sure enough,
It's a stage. Salt.
that's not all though. Two more videos she posted show even more unsettling things moving around by themselves inside her house.
Oh, there goes a chair. No, just like ghost moving chairs. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Okay, damn, okay. Jeez.
Taken together, these videos definitely suggest that something strange is happening inside Tammy's home. Of course, skeptics might argue that shadows, reflections, or even clever editing could explain some of these moments. Still, the consistency across multiple clips, especially with the cat reacting in the first one, makes it hard to dismiss entirely.
Number 7.
Varginha, a city in Minas Gerais, southeast Brazil, is home to around 100,000 people and is the setting for one of the most famous UFO cases in history. On the afternoon of January 20th, 1996, three young women, aged between 14 and 22, claimed they saw a strange creature crouched on a patch of land on the city's outskirts. They described the being as about 5 feet tall with a massive head, a thin, frail body, oily brown skin, large red eyes, and 3 bumps on top of its head. It seemed weak, almost like it was sick or injured. 2 of the women were so terrified they ran home, insisting to their mother that they had just seen the devil. The mother didn't believe them at first, until she visited the spot herself, caught a whiff of a strong ammonia-like stench, and even noticed their dog reacting to something unusual in the area. From there, rumors spread quickly. Residents began talking about UFO sightings earlier that week, and whispers of the military allegedly capturing 1 or more beings. 2 days later, reports surfaced of another similar figure spotted near a road and loaded into military trucks. A janitor at the local zoo even claimed to have seen a creature of the same type. Strangely, 3 animals at the zoo died soon after. Theories about a cover-up only grew as locals reported seeing soldiers moving in and out of the city at odd hours. Fast forward to July of 2025, and a YouTube channel called The Alien Archive posted a video that many believe could show one of the infamous Virginia aliens itself.
What the fuck is lying dead? He's having a nice nap. Look at that. Hey, see. He's smiling. That's fucking creepy.
Could this really be proof of the entity from Brazil's Roswell? The quality of the footage has blown people away, with many calling it one of the most believable alien videos they've ever seen. Of course, skeptics argue it could just be a hoax, but the timing of the post and the case's notoriety make it especially compelling. Whether this new footage is genuine or not, the Virginia incident remains one of the most enduring mysteries in UFO lore. Was it a government cover-up, a mass misidentification, or real contact with something not of this earth? As always, I'd love to hear your theories in the comments.
Number 6.
On January 20th, 2023, a man named Anthony Young posted a short but spine-chilling clip of home security footage to his Facebook page, asking viewers what they thought he had captured. The video itself is only about 10 seconds long and wastes no time. In it, we see somebody walking outside at night. Everything seems calm, but then something truly eerie happens in the background.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
If you look toward the garbage cans, you can just about make out what looks like a ghostly figure sprinting across the yard. The strange shape even appears to reach the front door before vanishing without a trace. The fleeting nature of the apparition makes it all the more unsettling. You almost have to rewind the footage to believe what you've just seen. Of course, skeptics might argue that this could have been a trick of the light, an insect close to the camera, or even a person captured in strange motion.
No, I think he's running away from the Ghostbusters.
The figure seems to run and then disappear has left many unconvinced by those explanations.
Like, shit, I'm gonna run.
Sadly, there haven't been any updates from Anthony since the post, so we don't know whether more strange activity followed. Hopefully, whatever it was didn't make its way inside the house. So what do you think? Did Anthony's camera really capture a ghost running to his door, or is there a more rational explanation at play?
Number 5.
Birthdays are supposed to be happy, carefree occasions, but as this next story shows, sometimes the celebration can take a chilling turn. This case comes from Reddit user Rip8Youth, who shared a very unsettling photo to the Paranormal Encounters subreddit. The uploader explains that the image was passed along to them through iMessage as a live photo, meaning it captured a short burst of movement rather than being a simple still shot. According to the backstory, a group of women went on a girls' trip to the lake to celebrate a birthday. Importantly, the group insists that no children were present on the trip. After gathering around a fire, they decided to commemorate the night with a group photo. At first glance, the picture looks completely normal, but then you notice something strange on the right side, next to the woman in camo leggings.
Oh damn, I didn't see that. What the fuck? Huh. No, that's what
There
I'm
appears to be the faint
goosebumps.
face of a child peeking out from behind the group. None of the women recognized him, and nobody present had brought a child along. The uploader notes that the boy's skin looks unnaturally pale, and that the light doesn't bounce off his face the way it does for the others. What makes this
And
even
his eyes is
creepier is
black.
that in the live photo version, the boy can actually be seen moving slightly, which makes the whole case feel even harder to brush off as a trick of the light. The post continues, quote, "I don't know if this is real or not, but I feel like it might be harder to manipulate a live photo, but I'm no expert. I would love to know y'all's thoughts on this." End quote. This raises some interesting points. Live photos are harder to fake convincingly since they capture multiple frames, though of course editing is still possible. Some skeptics in the comments suggested that this could be a double exposure effect, or a visual artifact created during image processing. But others found the boy's expression and placement far too distinct to dismiss so easily. So what do you think? Did the women unknowingly capture the ghost of a child lurking near the lake that night? Or is there a more rational explanation hidden within the digital quirks of a live photo?
Jesus. Number 4.
YouTube user The GhOstMaiN says that he's been working late at his studio and is finally ready to head home at 2 AM. However, he says that for the last couple of nights, he's also been hearing incredibly creepy noises in the studio, such as loud footsteps, and has also been seeing things out of the corner of his eye. GhOstMaiN says that just a few minutes before making this video you're watching, he went to the bathroom and he thinks he felt somebody or something grab his shoulder. But he's not ready to go home without some answers, so he pulls out his phone to try to see if he can capture whoever or whatever this is on camera. Upon entering the bathroom, he's unable to find anything and he eventually leaves. But watch what happens while he's exiting through the corridor.
Wait, did they kick? Oh, damn.
Hello. Alright, I think I'm done.
Oh, damn, it was a face. It was a fucking face. It was a face. It was a face. It was a face. On the wall. Left
At
side.
the time, it doesn't seem that the uploader noticed it, but if you look closely, you can see somebody or something appearing at the man as he films, but quickly darts its head back around the corner. Shortly thereafter, the video ends, but it's definitely clear that somebody is in the studio
His
and
eyes
has
is
been lurking
glowing.
around for at least several days.
Ah.
Seeing as how this video hasn't had any updates, we can only hope that this has been resolved. Of course, skeptics have their own ideas. Some argue it could be a trick of the light, a shadow, or even some clever video editing. Others suggest it might have been an actor clinging onto something behind the wall to make themselves appear much taller than a normal person, which could explain why the figure looks so unnaturally high in the stairwell. Still, whether this was a hoax or something genuinely unexplainable, it remains one of the more unsettling clips to surface online.
Number 3.
How many of you guys out there are big Stranger Things fans?
Stranger Things.
I'm assuming a large number of you are, considering how it's one of the most popular shows in the history of television. Obviously, if you've seen the show, you know that the Hawkins lab is one of the most terrifying locations in the series, as it harbors some truly dark experiments and has been the site of many Demogorgon attacks. However, the real-life Hawkins lab is completely normal, right? Well, it turns out that might not necessarily be true. This video was posted to TikTok by a man named JC Rodriguez, and is sure to give you goosebumps. JC says that as a big fan of the show, he simply wanted to go and visit the building just to see it up close and in person. However, he left traumatized.
No way.
What?
There is
Told
no
you.
way.
I thought it was crazy.
There is
It's
no
moving.
way
I can see it.
that
It's closing.
Oh, it completely shut. That guy rolling out the window. It completely shut. The car is started.
Sorry, did you see it? She didn't.
God.
Oh my god. Oh
Look,
my
it's
god.
opening,
Look, it's
it's
opening
opening.
again. It's
Wait,
opening
take
again.
it on me. Get on me.
Somebody record this.
I am.
This is paranormal experience.
There's no wind either. Like you can look at the trees right now. They're not moving at all.
No wind. There's nothing in there.
Like you look at the plants, the tree, nothing is growing. It's
Alright.
just opening.
There's no explanation for that. It's also so irregular that it can't be. Like
It's opening.
automatic.
It's opening. It's opening. No.
No, it's opening
Oh.
fast.
No.
Okay,
Oh my
that's the
God.
widest it's opened.
That fast too.
What is that?
What's what?
Opening and closing.
You're gonna need some of that video.
Filming this? Okay, thank God.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I need to know the history of this place.
Is that a person?
We're gonna save ourselves. Don't worry.
What is that?
Hello.
Look at my phone.
Are you good?
No, I see it.
What is that?
I see it.
Person?
Is that a person?
Why does that look like a person? I'm looking at JC's phone. It looks
Yeah,
like a
it's like a
person. in there.
person.
I'm looking at his phone. It's literally a figure.
No, I see
You're
it.
recording
I
that,
see
right?
it. I see it.
Okay, so you could play back and show you guys.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. I see it. It's different. Please put the window up. I see it. It's a dark
We're
figure.
driving.
It's a dark figure.
We're driving.
It's a dark figure.
Is he gone?
Brakes are on.
Please. I see a dark figure moving.
Oh my god. That's why.
Throughout the video, we can see the door moving all by itself. But to make things even creepier, at around the 1 minute mark in the video, you can make out some sort of dark figure or hooded person standing on one of the balconies, looking down at JC and his friends. What makes this even more unsettling is the fact that the Hawkins Lab filming location, the old Georgia Mental Health Institute, has been abandoned for decades. Nobody should be inside, which makes the sight of someone or something watching from the balcony all the more disturbing.
It's
What was
like,
this
come
figure
in.
doing there?
Oh, this
And why
issue.
was the door opening by itself? Next time you guys watch Stranger Things, keep in mind that maybe not all the show's mysteries are fictional.
But do.
YouTuber Gorilla Hot Tortilla uploaded a video on November 8th, 2023, in which she ventured out to an old, creepy abandoned building in an attempt to graffiti it on camera. Throughout the duration of the video, we watch as the uploader works his way around the area to find some blank spots to graffiti. He successfully manages to spray his art around several locations, and so far, everything is going smoothly for him. However, things take a drastic turn for the worse at around the 3 minute mark.
Wait, what? There's something on the roof. I can't see fuck all. Oh, damn, that's a real person. No, that thing is following him. Oh, fuck. Oh, run for dear life. Don't look behind you. Just run. No, that's definitely a real person or something. What? The thing is still following. That is, what do you call it? Michael Myers. Oh, there he goes.
Out of nowhere, a creepy person can be seen running from the roof of a building before suddenly sprinting out to the uploader. From here, the entire rest of the video becomes a frantic chase, with the cameraman desperately trying to escape. Thankfully, the video eventually ends with the uploader having managed to get away safely. But it does leave us with several chilling questions. Who was this mysterious pursuer, and what were they planning to do if they had caught him? Were they simply trying to scare him off for trespassing, or were their intentions far darker? It's unsettling to think about, especially since the figure seems to appear out of nowhere on the roof, raising the possibility that they may have been watching him for some time before finally making their move. Whatever the case, it's a terrifying reminder of how quickly a night of exploring can turn into a nightmare.
Number 1.
Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill is back once again for another exploration video, this time venturing out to the Rockefeller Hotel in Cleveland, Ohio. Built in 1905, this place has long been considered a historic landmark, but today it's a shell of its former self, decaying, unsettling, and, as Chris would soon find out, downright dangerous. For the first 30 minutes or so, everything seems fairly routine for one of his urban explorations. Chris carefully makes his way through the building, showing the peeling walls, empty rooms, and eerie silence that hangs in the air. But then, things begin to escalate. As Chris approaches a door marked William H. Smith and Associates, he suddenly hears a strange noise echoing through the hallway.
William H. Smith and Associates. Oh shit.
At first, it seems like nothing more than an odd creak or shuffle, but minutes later, the situation becomes far more unsettling.
There goes the light. Ooh. Wait. What? That is another, they call it another explorer. Must be.
Chris captures the figure of what appears to be a woman inside the building, despite the fact that the hotel should be completely empty. Still, he presses on, but before long, strange noises grow louder and harder to
It must be
ignore.
another person that's exploring the place.
I wish I could see.
Uniform. Right. Exit.
You can hear muffled voices as though people are talking or even arguing somewhere above him. And then, things take a horrifying turn.
Gunshots! No! Go out, run, run!
Gunshots, not one but several, ringing out in the distance while voices continue to argue and shout. Chris's breathing grows heavier as panic sets in, and it becomes clear he may be caught in the middle of something far more dangerous than just a haunted hotel. The video ends with Chris narrowly finding his way out of the building. He doesn't stick around to see who or what was responsible for the gunfire. This encounter feels less like a typical paranormal investigation and more like a brush with real-life danger. Was Chris simply in the wrong place at the wrong time, stumbling into some shady business inside the abandoned hotel? Or was this another bizarre element that adds to the Rockefeller Hotel's already chilling reputation? Either way, it's one of his most terrifying explorations to date.
Okay, there we go. Thank you for watching, and as always, see you guys in the next one.